Good day, I'm Lisa Rowe and this is your JIS News for Monday, April 7, 2025. The Ministries of Health and Agriculture are urging members of the public to not buy or consume chicken products recently found washed up along the shore of Helsha in St. Catherine. Since the incident on Saturday, images have been circulating online of Jamaicans removing the chicken from a container on the beach. But the authorities are warning that the chicken does not meet Jamaica's safety standards and has not received the necessary import permits under the Animal Diseases and Importation Act. The chicken labeled under the Brazilian brand Perdix was not intended for the Jamaican market. The container fell from a vessel while in transit to the Cayman Islands. While afloat, the chicken products, confirmed to have been manufactured on October 24, 2024, were not maintained under proper temperature control and were exposed to the open sea, compromising their safety. Consumption of improperly handled poultry can lead to foodborne illnesses, including but not limited to salmonella and campylobacter infections, which can cause severe gastrointestinal distress. Members of the public are urged to purchase and consume poultry only from reputable, certified suppliers who adhere to proper food safety protocols. Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, is in the Philippines pursuing a partnership to boost Jamaica's human resources for health. This follows the visit to Jamaica in January of Dr. Teodoro Herbosa, Secretary of Health for the Philippines. During that visit, the two countries signed a memorandum of understanding to collaborate on efforts for boosting their health workforce. Building on that, a statement from the Ministry of Health reveals that since Dr. Tufton's arrival in the Philippines, he has engaged in a series of bilateral discussions with his counterpart to work out the details of a training program for specialist nurses between the two countries. The parties are also discussing the possibilities for healthcare workers from the Philippines coming to work in Jamaica, as well as to have faculty members from the Philippines do training on the island. The four main operating theaters at the Kingston Public Hospital, KPH, are set to reopen this week after a comprehensive sanitization exercise to treat mold, as well as renovation of the spaces. Acting Chief Executive Officer of the KPH, Barrington Graham, confirms that critical repairs have been undertaken to restore full functionality to the theaters in a timely manner. Renovation work included wall repairs in the operating theaters, mold remediation treatment, the addition of new sluice equipment, servicing of the air conditioning unit, and replacement of defective doors. It was done at a cost of $24 million. KPH's CEO says the hospital's operations team, along with the regional technical department, will continue to carry out regular air quality tests to ensure that all infection control standards are maintained within the newly renovated operating theaters. The Ministry of Education has partnered with several United Nations organizations to launch a groundbreaking $3.7 million program to transform Jamaica's education sector. The Sustainable Development Goals (SDG) Joint Program on Digital Transformation for Education was recently launched at Cumberland High School in St. Catherine. It is set to benefit more than 450,000 students over the next 3 years. UNICEF representative to Jamaica, Olga Isaza, says it will focus on addressing learning gaps and the impact of violence in schools.
I am pleased to share that this SDG Joint Program was designed and co-created to help address these challenges. The initiative is aligned with the Ministry's need and strategic plans to help close the gap in education quality, student performance, teacher management, nutrition, and overall data management. Real struggles faced by children, teachers, and policymakers every day.
Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon emphasized the importance of collaboration in achieving Jamaica's educational goals.
As we move forward with the implementation of this joint program, let us remember that education is the foundation upon which we will build our country. With digital transformation, data-driven decision-making, and strong international partnerships, we're ensuring that every Jamaican child has the opportunity to succeed.
Minister of Labor and Social Security, Pernell Charles Jr., is urging more teachers to pursue training in special education. He made the call while speaking at the Early Stimulation Program's World Autism Awareness Day Symposium held recently at the Jamaica Conference Center.
Well, I want to encourage you. Maybe what we need to do, talk to the Minister of Labour and see if we can set up an internship to get all of you to work across Jamaica in ASP, get some exposure. Yes, and outside of the practicum, I think that anyone who wants to come and participate, we should be able to find some program or create a program where you can come and give back while you're learning, and maybe start to give back, learn, and also earn while you're doing your degree.
Minister Charles Jr. says the government is also committed to expanding the early stimulation program to combat stigma surrounding autism.
We need your continued support for us to promote inclusive education through training and resource development, for us to encourage businesses to adopt autism-friendly hiring practices, for us to raise awareness and to break the stigmas surrounding autism and other developmental disabilities.
And finally, Phase 2 of the Desmond Mackenzie Transitional Center for the Homeless in downtown Kingston is 98% complete. This was revealed by Minister of Local Government and Community Development Desmond Mackenzie, in whose honor the facility is named during a tour on Friday.
We are almost 98% complete with the second phase of the facility, where an additional 60 spaces will be provided for male and female to put a further dent in the problems we have as it relates to the homeless population.
The minister says he's happy with the upkeep of the facility, which was opened in September 2022 as part of the government's overall program to deal with a growing homeless population in the corporate area. With the new wing in commission, the facility will be able to house 100 persons. But even with the added capacity, Minister Mackenzie acknowledged the need for an additional transitional center in the corporate area.
And when I do speak in the sectorial presentation in May, I will make further announcements as to the next step that the government will be making in this direction.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lisa Rowe. Thanks for watching.